it's smoke season in the Okanagan again, and that means it's time for a filter. And there's lots of companies out there that are going to try to sell you an expensive filter that's going to work great, but we have a cheap solution that will work pretty good. Turns out a standard 20-inch box fan fits a standard 20-inch furnace filter well enough that you can use it as a filter. We're using MERV 8 filters. They provide the best airflow while still filtering smoke particles, from what I've been able to tell. So that's what we use. They're also really cheap. So I'm going to open this up. That's not going to help much. Here, you got that.
What do you think of that, Aspen? You going to get it?
So the way this is going to work is the fan is going to suck air through the filter. So there's an arrow on these filters usually that tells you which direction the airflow goes.
One sec.
So you want that arrow
it.
pointing at the back of your fan. Any kind of tape will do, but it's good to have some tape to stick the filter to the fan. The fan will actually suck the filter to itself, but as soon as you turn it off, the filter's going to fall off, which is annoying. So tape on there.
Did you choose that tape because it leaves the least amount of residue?
I chose this tape because it was the closest thing I had to hand. Any kind of tape will work.
For a little bit of background.
Duct tape, but duct tape makes a mess.
For a little bit of background, we moved to Rock Creek in 2015, and that was when we had our baby girl, Rhiannon. And less than 2 months after she was born, we had the 2015 Rock Creek fire, which literally came to our door and tried to burn our house down. Fortunately, it didn't, but the smoke hung around for many weeks, and we had a newborn with tiny lungs. And we were trying to figure out how in the world we were going to keep her lungs safe, and luckily my husband figured this out, and it worked great. We would step out the back door to see how things were doing, and we literally could not see the trees 20 feet from our door. The smoke was so thick. But inside, after about an hour of this fan running, the air was, it was still a little bit hickory flavored, but overall the air was clean. And one thing that we noticed was that the fan was disgusting. The filter rather. It had a fan-shaped ring of blackness around it. Woo!
So you get lots of airflow.
Yeah, I'm getting cooled off sitting here.
It's not perfect because the box fan sucks air in around the corners here as well, so it's going to recirculate a lot of air. But most of it does get sucked through the filter. You can actually see back here, the filter is doing the thing.
Yep.
So you are getting filtration, and for a grand total of $40 for a box fan and $10 for a pair of filters.
Canadian.
That should do you for a season.
Can you grab one of the old filters and hold it up for comparison?
Yeah.
And here is an old one. There you go. And that wasn't actually even from wildfire season. That was just one that we ran over winter because we use wood heat. And we do get a bit of smoke in the house when we're opening up the door to add wood. Sometimes we forget to turn the fan off first or something. So having the filter running keeps this out of our lungs, keeps it out of our kids' lungs. And also, if you hate dusting, it helps keep it off the furniture. Because I hate dusting.
I use one of these in my workshop too for whenever I'm doing sanding or any kind of cutting like that. And it helps keep the airborne dust down.
Oh, well there you go. And you don't have to worry about wearing your face filter quite
so. You should wear a mask anyway because it's not perfect.
Okay.
It helps kill the stuff that stays in the air for a long time.
Excellent. All right, so there you have it. An affordable box fan. It just makes a very simple, affordable whole house filter. And the thing to remember is that if you're running this during wildfire season to keep the air in your house smoke-free, you want to keep your windows and doors closed. And now is a great time to make sure that your weather sealing is all tight.
Make sure the weather stripping on the doors and windows good.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, babe.